I once watched a boutique owner tighten her return policy to protect her margins. Within 90 days, her most loyal customers didn't just stop returning items, they stopped showing up entirely. This fortress mindset is the death of the 2026 storefront. You're standing there, sweating over logistics, desperately trying to lock the doors after the sale. A high-intent customer is staring at your checkout page right now. They love the product, but they haven't clicked pay. What is the 1% move? Option 1. Flash a 10% off exit intent pop-up. Option 2. Show only 2 items left, scarcity timer. Option 3. Add more glowing reviews. 3, 2, 1. The answer is option 4. Remove the friction. Explicitly state free returns right next to the buy button. You aren't selling the product, you're selling the safety of the exit. The zero price effect research proves the word free creates an irrational positive affect. Eliminating the cost of a mistake is more persuasive than discounting the price of a success. Your strict policy isn't professional. It's a neon sign saying you don't trust your own product. What's the most obvious excuse a customer gave you for not buying? Let's see if it was actually just return anxiety in disguise. Part 2. Step into the 2026 profit matrix where math stops making sense. You're staring at your dashboard, and it's a bloodbath. I used to refresh my stats every 10 minutes, sweating over return labels like I was paying for my own execution. Your return rate just spiked from 5% to 12%. What is the master's reaction? 1. Reinstate the buyer pays shipping rule. 2. Fire your manufacturer for defects. 3. Shorten the return window. 3, 2, 1. Option 4. Celebrate. Analyze the purchase frequency. Peterson and Kumar proved that while costs rise, the trust barrier dissolves, surging net profit by 30%. A customer who returns today is 4x more likely to buy more expensive tomorrow. Stop treating a return like a breakup. It's a first date that left the door open. Your accountant sees a loss. The 1% sees a brain scan. Have you ever fired a customer for returning too much? Admit your sin below. Part 3. Now, picture the 2026 living room. Your product is finally on their coffee table, and you're back at your desk, checking the calendar with a twitch in your eye, obsessively counting down the days until their return window expires because you're terrified they'll realize they didn't actually need it. You think a tight deadline forces a yes. But here's the trap. A high-intent customer has the item in their hands. Which return window length yields the lowest actual return rate? 1. The urgent 7-day window. 2. The standard 30-day window. 3. The generous 60-day window. 3, 2, 1. The answer is option 4. The absurd 90-day window. It sounds like a death sentence for your margins, but it's actually a psychological lockdown. The Endowment Effect, famously mapped by Daniel Kahneman, proves we overvalue what we already own. By extending the window, you aren't giving them more time to decide. You're giving them time to integrate that object into their identity. It stops being the thing I'm testing and becomes my property. A short return window is just a reminder to complain sent by an insecure owner. The 1% know that a 14-day limit is basically a dare to find a flaw. What's the longest you've held onto something you meant to return? That's the endowment effect winning. Stop guarding the exit. That 30% profit increase isn't a logistics miracle. It's the biology of trust. When you offer free, effortless returns, you aren't losing shipping costs. You're buying the default position in the customer's subconscious. They buy because it's safe. They keep because it's theirs. You can finally see the strings. Your strict policy was the only thing making you look untrustworthy. Will you keep building walls or start building bridges?